Hi everyone, I'm Melaine from English Made Easy with another lesson to help you improve your English and perform better in your tests and exams. Do subscribe if these are the kinds of lessons you need. And we'll get started today with a quick revision of the meanings of the words you learned during the second term in all your English literature lessons taken from the New Mulberry English Coursebook 5 by Anahit Ali. Here's the first one. The word is splendid. This is your question. If you have a splendid view from your window, that means the view was lovely or the view was terrible. What does it mean? What does splendid mean? The view was lovely. Witches, seagulls, or paintbrushes are birds. Choose one. Witches, seagulls, paintbrushes. The right answer, seagulls. Awful means hungry, happy, or terrible. And the right answer is terrible. A gig is a place to stay, carriage, or baby duck. Carriage. You can stay at a ploughboy, race cup, or lodging. Choose the right word. The answer, lodging. A plantation is an area of land and area of water. So, what's your answer? An area of land. If I snuggled into bed, it means that I jumped into bed or got into a warm, comfortable position. What does snuggled mean? The right answer, got into a warm, comfortable position. One word for going from one place to another with no particular aim is wondering or wandering. The difference is in one letter, the second letter of the word. O in the first case and A in the second case. What is your answer? Is it wondering? Is it wandering? The answer is wandering. Ragged means old and torn, a type of perfume, a kind of soup. The right answer is old and torn. If you are hungry, you can have some cologne, gruel, or mittens. Can you eat cologne? Can you eat gruel? Can you eat mittens? Which one? The answer is gruel. What color is crimson? A shade of green, the color of the bark of a tree, or a deep red? The answer? A deep red. A filling station is also called a bunk, wheelbarrow, or petrol pump. And the answer has to be petrol pump. Her stride, shrill voice hurt my ears. Should it be stride voice or shrill voice? What's your answer? What's the right word? Well, the right answer is shrill. Wheelbarrows are carts, beds, or petrol pumps. The answer is carts. If something explodes, that means it laughs, spreads, or bursts. The answer is bursts. Stride means sleep, walk with long steps, imprison. Did you get it right? The answer is walk with long steps. One word for moving in a slow and steady manner is scurry, drifting, or prowling. Well, the answer is drifting. Tread is the sound of footsteps, what we use to tie things, and magic powders. Choose one. What's the right option? The right answer? The sound of footsteps. And what we use to tie things is thread. Thread. A dash is a narrow bed fixed to a wall. Is it a wheelbarrow, a cart, or a bunk? The answer, bunk. If there was chaos in the store, that means they were selling a new product, there was complete confusion there, or my uncle was there, if you know my uncle. So, what's the right option? The answer is there was complete confusion there because chaos means confusion. Another word for indispensable is unforgettable, ridiculous, or necessary. The answer, necessary. The pencils lay scattered on the table. That means they were broken or placed in various directions. The right answer is placed in various directions. Verses means a group of lines in a poem against or friends. The answer is against. Very easy to confuse it with a group of lines in a poem, isn't it? So you have to read very carefully to get your answers right. Purified means made pure, fried, or poured into a bottle. What's the right answer? The answer is made pure. If glass is fragile, that means it is clean, transparent, or weak and easily damaged. The answer? Weak and easily damaged, not clean or transparent. Exclusive means available to only one person or group, irritated, or lonely. The answer? Available to only one person or group. Symbolize means eat well, represent, or play. What's your answer? The right answer is represent. Pick the word that does not mean the same as the other three. So there are three words that mean the same thing here, and one does not mean the same as the other three. What word is that? Clear, obvious, evident, grateful. The answer? Grateful, because clear, obvious, and evident mean the same thing. Grateful means clear, thankful, or against. The right answer? Thankful. One word for move quickly with short steps. Tread, stride, or scurry. Scurry is the right answer. You would find a wick in a glass of water, an oil lamp, a blowpipe. Choose your answer carefully. The right one is an oil lamp. A blowpipe is type of chewing gum, paraffin lamp, tube for blowing powder. And the right answer has to be tube for blowing powder. Which one of the following is not something you can eat? Buckwheats, muffins, gruel, mittens, bread. So you can eat four of these things, but there is one of them that you cannot eat. What is that one? The answer is mittens. Mittens are something you wear on your hands like gloves. You can't eat them. Shuddered means trembled, ran, or ate. The right answer? Trembled. Rushes are bicycles, plants, or art supplies. What are rushes? I hope you got it right because the answer is plants. A witch is a man with magical powers, is a woman with magical powers, is a woman with magical powders. And the right answer is a woman with magical powers. I hope you did not get confused with this. This is what I'm saying. There are answers that can sometimes be very confusing. Man, which is not a man. Here you have powders written instead of powers, so you have to be very careful when you read. Which one of the following is not an art supply? Paintbrush, colored chalks, or seagull? The answer? Seagull. And with that, I've come to the end of today's questions. If you got confused with some of those questions and answers, and you want to learn how to do multiple choice questions, then do watch the video that I did recently. Here's a link to it. When you watch that video, you will get a good idea as to how to go about multiple choice questions, or MCQs as we call them. If the lesson was useful, please hit that like button and share the lesson with any of your friends who you might think need this lesson as much as you did. And I'm looking forward to meeting you again in the next lesson. Until then, take care and cheerio.